Hey, it's Walt from Big Guys Can. Today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. Love them or hate them, New Year's resolutions are a big part of some people's lives. We're going to talk about how I'm going to take my New Year's resolutions and make them results, and you can too. Let's get started. It is December 30th, 2024. There's basically today and tomorrow left of the year, and that's it, and 2024 is in the books. It's been a great year. Started the YouTube channel after years and years of talking about it. I've had some very steep highs this year and some lows as well, but my family's doing okay. My friends are good, and I hope you guys are too. So, going forward to 2025, I'm going to set some goals for myself, my family, what I want to do with them, and have some resolutions for the year. Mine are always specific to me, and I want to better myself, lose some weight and exercise more. But those goals are all based on me, and yours should be too. Your resolutions should be based on things you want to do and define those goals. New Year's Day basically is like hitting a big reset button in your mind. 2024 is done. You have a brand new year ahead of you. So let's hit that reset button and get started defining your goals. You want to have some kind of outline set up with some definite goals, and the good part of starting in a new year, more people are susceptible to it, and there's more of a motivational push at the beginning of the year of people with your office you work with, or your friends, or let's start, let's lose some weight, let's get healthier, let's do this, and everybody has this motivation. The downside to that is there's actually a day called on January 15th. It's called Quitter's Day. Statistically, 80 to 90% of people who start a goal, have a resolution, quit by January 15th, 2 weeks into the year. Here are some tips on what I plan on doing to make my resolutions results. First of all, start small, think big. So I don't want to make a great big goal for myself right out of the gate. I want to have small goals to work towards to hit the big goal at the end. I want to, have stuff set up where I am working to obtain something big, but I have small goals that are there in place that I am going to work towards that small goal, so I have those wins in life. And I get those little wins. The little wins turn into big wins, and you're better off doing it that way than having one big goal in mind and not hitting it, and it's counterproductive. You want to be specific on the goals you set. Don't say, I'm going to exercise more. Say, I'm going to exercise 3 days a week. I'm going to exercise 4 days a week. Saying I'm going to exercise and setting a goal of how much you're going to do that is totally different things. Saying I'm going to exercise more is if you don't exercise at all and you exercise once a week, well, you're exercising more. So actually you're hitting your goal. But to obtain your small goals, you want to set defined terms on how you want to get there. And to help you along that way, there's definitely apps on your phone and spreadsheets and journals and diaries, and keep accountable for yourself. And you also can take on accountability partners. Now this is where it gets a little difficult, because sometimes the people you want the most to be your accountability partner are the wrong person to do the job. So, like, if my wife doesn't understand what I'm going through, and she's on a different page than me, she's going to be the worst person I can go to as an accountability partner to tell her my goals and have her help me along the way. Or my best friend, who is in a different situation than I am, they're not on the same page as me, not on the same wavelength of my body type or what I'm trying to do. So sometimes the people you want to go to the most to be your accountability partner are the worst ones to do that. So there are communities out there, like Samsung Health has things where you can go in there, and if you're trying to lose weight, count your calories for the day, put your food in there. It does your exercise for the day, it tracks your motion. And there's also communities of those people who are trying to do the same thing as you are that might be more beneficial to you. It might be more beneficial to you to talk to a stranger than it is your family member or your wife. Because the people who are going through the same thing you are might be the better option. It might be someone you went to high school with 25 years ago that you haven't talked to in person in 25 years, but you talk to him on Facebook every once in a while. That might be the person you want to talk to. It could be, a random stranger that you meet at the gym that you kind of in the same situation as you, make him an accountability partner. Share your goals with them. A lot of times it's hard. You think you're burdening other people sharing goals, but a lot of times people who are on the same path as you like hearing other people's journeys, and you guys can intermingle with your stories and help each other out. If you have an issue, contact me. I might not be the best for the situation, but I'll give you the best advice I can and help encourage you along the way. If I've known you forever, wherever I've ever met you, I'm going to help anybody out that I can. The other thing with that is to celebrate small wins. So like I said, we're going to start small, think big, and we're going to work from those little goals to make big goals. And we're going to celebrate those small wins. So if you say, well, I'm going to walk for 30 days straight. If I'm going to walk every day this month, and if I walk every day this month, I'm going to buy myself a new pair of shoes or a new pair of hiking boots. Well, if you set your goal, you meet your goal, you buy those hiking boots, you buy those shoes. Set those little goals. Don't go out and do crazy things. Like if your goal is to get into a smaller size jeans or a smaller size shirt, and when you get to that goal, you fit in that shirt, you buy that shirt. Don't buy a whole new wardrobe. Just small goals, small accomplishments, small wins. If you say, hey, if I eat healthy for 2 weeks in a row, I'm going to take my wife out to dinner at a fancy restaurant, and we're going to have dinner and dessert. Do it. Set those goals, set those things. And last but not least, adapt and overcome. Because life is life. Life happens and things happen. But if you're going outside, say like I was bike riding all the time, and when I went outside to go on a bike ride, and I open a door up and it's pouring down rain. Sometimes I threw my rain gear on and I went out there and rode. And that was always my best result, because the hardest part about doing something and setting the goals isn't actually probably doing the task that you're doing. It's getting to that task. So if you want to go to the gym every day, at the gym, it's not hard working out at the gym. The hard part is getting your car and driving to the gym. Once you're there, working out's the easy part, and when you feel great after you do it. So adapt and overcome. Life happens. If you happen to miss a day, don't make it 2 days. So what I'm saying by that is, they say it's 45 days to create a habit, and I agree with that. It is. So if something's difficult, so say you're walking after work, and you go for a walk. You get home from work, and after work you go for a walk for 45 days. That becomes a habit. So every time you come home from work, you put your shoes on, you go for a walk. That's very habit forming, and that's how long it takes to make a habit. But the habit of not doing something takes a lot less. So you miss one day, okay, I'll go tomorrow. And the second day, it becomes a lot easier not to do anything. And that habit becomes not doing anything. If your habit is just to sit on the couch and not do anything, that comes a lot quicker than 45 days. So missing one day, it happens. Life happens. If you miss a day, hit that reset button, that small reset button, and the next day, go back to your regularly scheduled, programming. But it's coming to the end of the year. We have 2 days left. Make the best of it. Be careful. Spend time with your family, with your friends. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe. I hope everybody has a happy new year, and I hope everybody had a great holiday. I know I did. Spent time with my family. and my friends. Got to see some people that I don't see enough, and it was a good time. Presents and stuff like that. That's not really my thing for the holidays. My daughter got everything she wanted, and she was happy, and I'm happy that we could provide for her. But that doesn't mean anything. More about it's family and friends and spending time with them in the holidays. So I hope you have a great New Year's, and stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.